Hey, Epic, you're back. And today we're back for the next video on the BFBB slash movie Manga Toll series. Um, in today's video, we're going to attempt to import, we're going to talk about importing stuff from different levels, like on its own. You don't need to, this video, I've already kind of done it with basic stuff, but I'm going to try my best to do it with a character today. I was going to do it with hot sauce, but honestly, I did it from a custom map mod. I did it from TechZ's Toy Box mod, so the names might be different. So I don't want to spend half an hour trying to figure that out for myself. I want to make videos that I know every file, and big ass imports will take me a bit of time to do, and I don't feel like boring anyone with that because obviously when there's a lot of files you need, it takes a long time to kind of like, I know the basics of it. I know you need the textures. I know you need the models. I know you need some default like ATBLs and MIMPs. I know you need sometimes there's groups you need. There's a lot I know about Industrial Park, right? But then there's some stuff I might miss one file and I don't know what I need because the program doesn't do its best to sometimes show you what you need. Like it's you open the mod, you open default. Like, I'll explain how this works a bit before we cover today's video, okay? If you want a simple object, like, if you want, like, let's say you want floating blocks. These are actually pretty simple. These don't use much. They just use the model, the texture, and, I think it needs a group or something. Well, in this level, you technically use a button to initiate everything. You would use this button right here. Move. In here. You press this button. Well, first you press this. You step on this. Then it opens this. You press this button with the cruise bubble. Then it starts the timer and runs all the blocks and the movements. The movements aren't animations. In case people get confused, I got confused. No, they're not animations or anything. These blocks movements are not. They're in editor file itself. You can change numbers and have them rotate. You can go to rotation speeds and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna cover it when we get to movie game floating blocks because I'm gonna be covering movie game. I'm not gonna cover floating blocks in this game. I think I'll save it for movie because floating blocks in movie game are way more fun than these just green things that just turn. You know, movie game's got the better modding. I really like modding movie game. I want to get to movie game because I want to show you stuff. I will. Whoa. Okay. I really like, if you double click, by the way, you can make, if you don't want to, I just found this recently, if you double click up here, on the white thing, on the white bar here, you can make it, you can minimize it. I don't know why, I just found out. Anyway, yeah, so what you need for this, so kind of explain this, but actually I'm going to explain it as we go, so, Industrial Park doesn't do it's not perfect at this stuff. Like, I don't always know where to look for something. You can click find what targets me. So, like, you can go like you click on your object, right? Go to edit data, and you can go to where it says right here, model, and look here. Here's the model name. You can copy it, and you can just type it in like usually, but you can just straight up copy it. You copy the name of it, and then you go to your hop file and just paste it in. In find, paste it in. And there it is. Now, you see they're all red because this is the model. It runs this, so that's why it's showing you what model it is. So you can find it if you just you can just click on the models until what you want is red, which means this is the model. This is the model for all the blocks. So this is how you find models. To keep people running my channel, I've heard people ask other people, creators about. If you go to model layer and you don't know what it's called, you can just keep clicking on the names of them, and until you find what's red. Now to find the texture, you open the edit data in here, and you go to here. See, it says texture. And if you guys are using a new industrial, make sure you guys are using Industrial Park that I use. Don't use an old version because my tutorials are covering the third last version. If you wonder why I'm not using the latest version, is because I'm not familiar with that one's even a little bit more different. So I'm getting used to this build right now. So I may update to. I do have the newest version, by the way. I just don't use it very often. I use it for Scooby Doo because you can actually mod Scooby Doo a little bit with the new version. The old versions just crash or break the Scooby Doo things or something. So this is texture, and you can't in this build you cannot copy the texture and paste it and find for quick finding. You can't do that. So you're gonna have to just look at the name and type it in manually here. Sorry, I don't know why they changed that honestly, but it's okay. Then you find it, and then you have to type it in, and then you can go. It will show up, and then you can. And then, but what it doesn't. That's where I don't understand it. Where do you look for everything? Like, where do you look for like binds? Where do you look for that stuff? Where does it tell you to look for the everythings? I don't know. So at that point in time, I just have to look for names and try to find things I need, and it can be a bit annoying. So in today's video, we're gonna attempt. I'm going to attempt something we haven't done in a while. I actually did this a year ago, so hopefully I remember how. We're not actually going to open up this level. No, I want to do it with an object, with a something. So I'm going to start off with a simple thing, okay? First, before we cover. No, I'll just cover it, but I'll try to explain it as we go along. So we're going to open our main level. We're going to move things in is the hub world, but we're going to open up Jellyfish Fields. Which is Jellyfish Fields of what? Oh, right. This has all my extra stuff in here, right? No, we can't even condense the layers. I forgot about this. Ugh. This newer version, you can't even condense layers. Oh, shit. It's going to be a mess. This has all our slicks, our chucks, This is the video, too. This is our second video on this. We did this stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, this might be a mess. Well, I'll try to do it. I mean, this might be a little bit of good old trial and error, guys, so... Yeah, please be patient with this. I'm going to try my best to do this. I've not done this in a while, but... I've not done this item in a while, but I have it in my mod, my BFBB... Well, actually, we can even open up my mod and just grab it. I do have it, but I don't want to do that. Why? Because I don't want to... That's the old industrial park. I don't want to use the old industrial park with the new... It's already been... The old industrial park has bugs, and it kind of bugs out your files. I don't feel like corrupting my new, I don't feel like doing that. This is a modding tutorial series testing mods we're doing, but I might turn this into an actual thing at some point. This file, I might make it. So we've done some cool stuff with this one. I don't feel like using the older editor and causing it to bug out a little bit, so no thanks. Move point needs to be off. There. So we're going to be attempting to port over this. The teeter-totter. This is a teeter-totter in Jellyfish Fields, and this uses, you can't take this, the teeter itself, you're gonna have to be creative, guys, and use, make your own, model in Blender, or grab tires, like people did, someone did it for Cooper Eliminator or whatever. I think did that for one of the mods he played, I guess. Yeah, he put tires here, so to make it like that. But you're not gonna have a teeter. You're just gonna have this. But honestly, it doesn't really matter though. If it'll still function without. You don't need the visible environment for it to run, but you want it to make it look nice. But I'm gonna show you guys how to get this to move over, and hopefully I can get it to work properly. And I'm gonna pray I can. I really hope I can get this to work. So, because this, okay, so the basic stuff it's very easy. So you click on it, click on your object. You want to start to move, and click on edit data for the first part. And it will tell you look for where what says model, and here you can just click on it and type it in. So I'm going to copy it. And we're going to go to our hip file. We're going to click off of this now. We don't need to have it on anymore. And we're going to go... We don't have to click off it. I'm doing it right now. So I'm going to paste it and go to your hop file. The hop file has everything needed for things to run. The hip file is where you place items. So remember that for modding. Yeah, hop has the stuff for things to work. The hip file is where you place things in. That's kind of how that's how it works. So, unless you want to mod Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo is a bit different. Everything's in the hip file, but it's a big mess, but it's okay. So here it is, model. We're going to copy the model. We are going to go back to your level. If I'm using bikini bottom, so we're going to go to bikini bottom. We're going to go to. I'm going to create a new layer for this stuff since it's easier for me to. So we're going to create a new layer. I'm going to click add. I'm going to click on our model layer. We're going to put this where it needs to be, and this is all the way up there. A little more. One more down. And there we go. We got I've never model layer. We have like a lot right now, so that's cool. I want to for here on out when I make mods for myself and I'm gonna always do my own layers now. It makes it's way nicer. So I can grab my own files for it. I don't have to look for a bunch of stuff. If I make other files for it, once I know it works, I can make other files for it. But I want to make. So some of this stuff is easy, guys, and some of this stuff requires so many files that I end up getting mad because I don't know what I'm missing. I don't like sometimes. I can get frustrated. This is always a problem for me, moving things over. I always get frustrated with it because sometimes I'll miss one basic file, and I don't know what and I miss one thing. I have everything else, but I'll miss one thing, and then it won't work correctly. And I have to spend like another half an hour trying to find what I'm missing. Yeah, that's still a problem today for me. I still have problems with this, but you figure it out. Just patience, I guess. You can just copy random things over that looks like, and then you see if it works. You can try that. Doesn't work, delete it. Or I know the basics. You need the models, the textures. There's MIMPs. There's ATBLs. There's sometimes animations. Yeah, I know a lot of this stuff. But then I might miss an asset or whatever it's called. So, just bear in mind I sometimes do that. So, okay, there's this. There's now you can open. Now you go to edit data, and now you look for the texture it uses. What's his? Shit. And I can't even take this stuff in. Honestly, my vision's not the best for this stuff, so this is frustrating. Not a fan of this new editor. Igor, please, can you please let you click on them, please? Can you add that back, honestly? If I can copy them manually, because I can't see this. It's so small. I don't know. I don't think this program gets any updates anymore, which honestly I'm sad about. I really hope they update it more, because I love this program, not the hop file. Okay, time to look for stuff. So what you gotta do now, guys, is look for your texture. So what says C right here, my mouse textures. Gotta find all these textures, and you have to manually type them in now, which is really annoying. I should use the older editor for the purposes. I'm more used to the old one, but honestly, I think we already have grass in Bikini Bottom. But okay, so this is frustrating. I can't barely see this, by the way. Gee, it's so small. Okay, so grass. Okay, this one. We need this one. So, and we need the other one. So, why is the other one not showing up on here? I only see this one. Where's the free? Where's the other one? What the heck? All right. We may already have this because level 1 does have grass textures and a bunch of stuff. So we might already have this. So, but we'll just check it out. If you already have it, no worries. You're seeing 01 and 01 when I paste it. Don't paste it and go to your. I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to create a new texture layer also. So, textures. We're going to move this up to the top, to where the textures are. I have to spam that. Okay, one more up. And we're going to put this, now we're going to paste it into here. So, paste. And it says 01. Which means we already have it. We have it, so we don't need it. We don't need it. You don't need a second one, so we move it. If it says, "Oh, we already have this file," so we don't need it. Okay, so we have that one. I think we also have grass, but where is this file? Okay, we need that one too. let's go back to JFF Fields. It's a fun process. I like putting things over if it's not a bunch of if it's not a billion things. But sometimes you do miss files, and honestly, today's video I may have a problem. I might have to play around with it a little bit. But I've done this. I did this in my mod. I haven't done some of this stuff in a long time. I've been working on more of Scooby Doo enemy custom character swapping and animation swapping and playing different characters. Like ever since I found that on. I've been really playing a lot of that, so I mainly do that kind of modding these days. So I haven't played a lot of mission modding and swapping things in a while. So should have kept the grass in there. Whatever. Okay. Oh, this is different. It's a different name. It's Rock. Okay. It's so small I can't really see. I don't like how small this text is so small. That is tiny, bro. Jeez. Where is it? Here it is. Right? Let me just check this. Yep, this one. I think do we have this file? I don't know. I'm not using custom maps right now, so if you had a custom map, you would have to move all this over. But remember, if you're using an existing level, you might have some of these files. This level does have grass and stuff. And some texture, so you might already have this file. So, whoa! My mouse just went crazy there. We have the file. Do we also have? Okay, I'm gonna guess we already have all the files then. So we have the model and we have the textures. I'm gonna guess we already. I think we already have grass, but well, actually, we can look for here. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna tape grass in here. Since we have this file open, let's just tape grass in. Yeah, it's right there. We already have this. Yeah, we already have all the... Okay, so this level already has a bunch of files for this to one. Yeah, we already have that. Because this grass texture is used for Jellyfish Field's grass near the bus stop. So that's probably why. Okay, we already have that. So we can move the thing over now. We have the texture and we have the model, but we need other things for it to run, I think. So, obviously, I think there's a couple more... There's a couple of things for teeter-totters. They're not that annoying, if I'm not mistaken. But you need sounds, too, and stuff. I'm not going to archive stuff today, but I'll show you how to do it. Maybe I will, I don't know. I'll have to cover that at some point in the Manga Toll series, but... Like, how to make an editor file. But maybe I'll cover that today alongside it. Yeah, maybe we'll cover it. Yeah. No, not that. Other level. Okay, now we're going to move this over. So, we are going to click on our object, with which we started moving things over, which is this, teeter-totter. Jellyfish Field's teeter-totter. Copy this. We are going to go back to our game, and we're going to actually put this in the axe in a new layer. I'm putting everything for now. I'm going to put a lot of stuff in new, and we're going to have a lot of layers, but honestly, I don't mind. Unless if the game overloads, I'll have to remove some layers, but honestly, it's just easier for me to look at things. I like it. I like this better. We have the normal default level stuff. You gotta be careful with existing levels, because there's a lot of stuff we're putting in the game. The game might end up crashing soon, but because we already have 1,000 something there, we got 32 here, and we got 25 here. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in this already, so I don't know. It might. You gotta be careful with this, but honestly, click template focus, right click, and click paste clipboard. Paste clipboard. So this right here, down, paste clipboard, click it. And now you just navigate to where you want your thing to be. So I'm going to put it I'm going to put it near the beginning area. I'm going to put it I'll put it like near Patrick's house or something. Near it. And we're going to move it up a bit. Or we'll put it here on this side. Wherever I want this to be. So I'm gonna put it here. That's big. Yeah, it's huge. But we can. I think you can rotate this. I think it's fine. I'm sure you can do that. It won't bug out the positions. I don't think. Okay, we're missing a texture. Clearly, what texture are we? I looked for the other ones. It says or maybe it's, you know what? It could be a glitch in the editor. It doesn't always. This new Industry Park does actually not. I checked the textures, guys. You saw I did look at all three that were there. I looked at all of them. I have all of them. So, what the hell? It's just not registering that I imported it. I think it has to be fresh, and you have to close this and reopen it. But yeah, this is huge. This is actually big, bro. Holy crap! I don't remember it being this big when I moved this before. Okay, well, in this case, okay, we'll have to move this up. Okay, we'll just moon jump up here. We'll use like a cheat code to get up here. Just test it right for now for this purpose. You guys can get cheat codes on BFBB.com. Like honestly, I'll show you where I get them unless the site's dead, because the site was dead a while ago. But you know, Google. I'm gonna do this. You type in BFBB AR codes, BFBB on Google, BFBB AR codes, and it might be this one. The site works now, for Pete's sake. It wasn't working a couple months ago. Yeah, you can get a lot of stuff here. In Dolphin, you open up the Dolphin emulator. Maybe I'll have to cover that later on, but I may have to cover that for you guys in case people don't know. Some people might show are learning how to get Dolphin and all Dusty Park, so I might cover this to be helpful. But what you do is you copy not all this. No, why is it doing that? No, stop. You go here, you copy the name of the code. You go to your Dolphin. I'll show you how to do it. And then you paste the name in. And then where it says the code, you copy the code here. So the name of the code and the code, and you put it in. There is a lot of codes here. Like, I'll show you which one we... Moonjump Z, Moonjump A+B, which I used to use, but I always you see me always... This is the one where you fly around when you walk on air and go through things. It's Fly Z Trigger. If you hold Z while running, you can go through walls. If you really push near walls. You have to kind of push SpongeBob near walls. It's not like movie game, you just go walk through everything. Yeah, this is the code I normally use here. This one. I always use this one. I don't know why it's highlighting the entire... I'm just doing it like this. Why is it highlighting like that? I don't know. And the code is here. Yeah, there's the code. Oops. And you just, same thing. You copy it and you put it in your emulator. But this is the website I use. You just type in, that's it. You just literally type in BFBB AR codes on Google. That's it. That's all I did. And you can, like, find the codes. So you might want to do it for today's video, guys, because if you guys don't, I don't know how to, I'm not adding I'm just going to put it here since it's too big. I'm just going to float up and see if it works. But, well, not now. I think I need more files for this, I think, right now. I need more stuff for this, obviously, but I know that for sure. There's like a thing where it tilts. There's a certain things you need for this, I think. And we need the sound effects for it, too. So, I need to grab some more stuff. So, we can go back to, I think, this is where I get confused, guys. I sometimes don't know what files you need for certain things. Even though I sometimes have, yeah, that can be a bit annoying. And it sometimes takes a bit of time and good old trial and error, but, yeah. And I am, guys, you do know I am using a new Industry Park, okay? So I'm not using the old one I normally use, so I have to learn a little bit alongside you guys learn this. I'm using a newer build, so things look a little different, a little bit. I'm used to 1.52. I would normally use that build for this editor purposes, but honestly, that editor is way out of date, and honestly, it bugs out your game more than you want it to. It will break audio files. It will break movie game sounds. Some sounds won't even play anymore. You know how the whole movie game muting enemies crap. Yeah, that bug is a problem. Yeah, it does a lot of crap. That editor has some bugs, so I'm kind of past using that one. Now here's the problem. I gotta find the default layer. No, that's not the hop file. It's stuff in the hip file we need right now. We have the model, we have the texture, we have it. The rest of it's in the hip file. The rest of it's in the hip file, and it's in the main default layer. If you guys have already edited Jellyfish Fields, make sure you go to the main default layer, because it's in the maker's files, not yours. So, obviously, but I know what it's called. It's something teeter totter in here. I don't remember now. It's something like that. I don't know what it's called. Damn. It's been a while since I've done this. Exit triggers. I really gotta find the layers. I honestly don't know what to look for. I don't know what it's called. Damn. There's T's. No. No, it's left or move. I know there's something here. Where is it? Where the hell is this thing? Where do you find this thing? How do you find, like, does it tell you if you click on it? Where do you look for the things that... I don't know where to look for this thing. Yeah, like, where do you find, where does it tell you, find what targets me, probably, right? Nothing. See, that doesn't always, you can't, I wish this option would find things that, everything for this to run. It doesn't always find anything. Okay, I'm gonna look for it, and try to find it, and I'm gonna come back. Instead of just making, I'm gonna try, like, look for this. Well, I just type in teeter, and then I get... Now, the teeter SFX off, trigger. Yeah, all this, things that come up, so, yeah, so we need this. We need this. Copy this. And then you go to your level, and then you paste it in your hip file, okay? Yeah, go to your hip file, your default hip file, and I'm gonna place it like right on top of this, like right near here. So you shift right click, make sure template focus is on. Yep, it is. Shift right click, and there it is. There's the trigger for this. There's a couple of them, honestly, though. So, and then you click on it, you can always look at your trigger. And honestly, you can also look what it uses for the sound effects. Like, oh, there's no links in here, but I know, yeah. So you go like this, you put that there, and then you go back to the Jellyfish Fields level, and we need the other things. We need to. This one. I don't think it's that. What the heck is this? Yeah, I don't think it's this thing. Because this thing doesn't... It says teeter, so I don't know why it's down. Oh, maybe it's in case you need a... It's farther down or something? I don't know. Not sure about that one. I'm gonna paste it over anyway. Like when in doubt, just paste it over. If you don't, if it says teeter in it, so I'm gonna just do it. There's no teeter. I'm just gonna paste it over, like to put it right on the bottom part, like where it is in the ever. I'm gonna put just do it like this. I don't know. Honestly, it says teeter, and if it says teeter in the name, like I normally do, I'll just copy it over. There's only one teeter in this level, so. That's just sound effects, though. I'm trying to find the everything that makes this run. Do you need anything else, or just use the... Oh, that's completely different. Yeah, this definitely, I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay. I know. I'll show you what sounds we need, though. I know that part, so I'm going to go to the sounds, and we're going to find sound effects in here. So, there's a lot of layers in here, so I'm going to find the sound effect and show you where it is. By the way, doing this, I found a bug. Look at this. Try to open, you can listen to this one, but... But you can't open this one. That error message shows up. When you try to open this one, it gives you an error message. Okay. So, found it. Yeah, found this one. Top. And, yeah. Sound layer for this, since obviously I don't want so you go to your hop file. Go to your hop file. Yeah, it's a bit, gotta remember where to put things, honestly. So yeah, some stuff go in the hop file. The sound effects and models and textures go in the hop file. Dynas, sometimes the ATBLs are in the hip file, like that kind of things. It's a mess. Like this game, there's a lot of things just everywhere, but we're gonna make our own. So I'm gonna make an own sound layer. So add, and I'm gonna add the sound layer. SRAM, yeah, this one, and here's our. Make sure it actually is with all the other ones. See, all the SRAM ones, and there's a new one which has got 0. And we're gonna paste it in. I already copied it, so I'm gonna paste it. And now it's here. Is that all you need? I'm gonna look somewhere. I'm gonna check. Maybe that's some files are more like having for example the floating blocks, for example. You think would need tons of stuff. They really don't. They just need the model, the texture, and because they use numbers. You go into a setting and you move point movements. you make them move differently. Yeah, these don't use animations or anything. They use settings to make them move. So you don't need much for these, honestly. You swear you need more. Well, if you want to use a whole challenge for this, yeah, you need a lot. You need the button here. You need this button to open this. Then it will run the trampoline, run the timer, and run these. Run the camera to show the spatula that would be here. If you want, but but you're not gonna use. It's your stuff, your mod, so you're not gonna use everything that's here for the floating blocks. Most people just want the blocks on their own, but you can make a button. You can use your own buttons to spawn the blocks, and then you can make them the collision on. So yeah, that kind of stuff. I love modding this game, dude. I just really hope. I just want to get to movie because movie game. I really enjoy showing you stuff of that. I want to get to the whole character swapping thing. That's what we're really building up to. I know it's already been covered, I know, but I want to cover it because I want to show you guys that it's fun. But this is the whole Monotone series, so we have to cover really everything that I know. So, and there's a lot of parts to this video, as you know. I've been using this program for a while, so there's a lot of things to cover, honestly. So, now if this tutorial series was going to come out like 2021, guys, there'll only probably be 3 videos or 5, but I've been running this game for a while, so I know I have a lot to cover, so. Well, I overthought things. Because sometimes you need a shit ton of stuff. That's why I couldn't find anything else, because we got it working. Shut up. We got it working. I did this months ago. So you need the trigger. I showed you guys the SFX. You need the sounds, the model, and the texture. And you can add your own, like, we can add like a something to put underneath of it if you want to. But it works. Here we go. See? It works! Yeah! Yes! It's so cool! See, yeah, you grab the basic... That's kind of the gist of it. You grab a basic object, an enemy. Enemies have a lot of files though, and for a movie game, I'm gonna be nice to you guys. I don't know everything about movie game enemies, how to port all the files over since all the enemy files are corrupted, unless Igor, when an update does come out, or somebody wants to, on the modding team wants to make a patch for that. I would hope someone does. Please fix that, please, because they don't work. At this point in time, since the enemy files don't work in movie for newer people, mine work because I have an older editor. I have the older editor files before the corruption happened. But anybody that wants to mod today, you're gonna have problems with this thing. So I'm gonna do, unless somebody says on my channel how to get around that, then somebody needs to tell me how to get around that, because I don't know. If I'm giving false information, I don't want to. But the enemy files don't work. I literally can't get them working today. If you guys want to actually, for example, if you want to take the Ferris wheel or like the merry-go-round from Gulagoon, you just take everything you need. Some files require quite a bit. Some files you need like a group file. Group files, I didn't explain how they work. Well, yeah, I'll explain that with the duplicate ones. They groups or tell what files one like. So, the duplicate one group. Yeah, see, it has everything. See, it has the graphs. It has the, yeah, it just, in the editor, it's just glitchy. See, there it is. And it works. They don't glitch. They work. Yeah, they work properly. One time I used these, it bugged out for some reason. Maybe it just, I don't know, maybe custom. No, I did this. I have to try this in a custom map, but yeah. Now, you know what, guys? Now we're gonna cover. Okay, now we'll cover archiving today. I'm gonna cover archiving today. Okay, so there we go. Also, we're gonna attempt to duplicate this thing. We're gonna attempt to duplicate it, like after. You know what I mean is teach you guys how to duplicate this and move the sounds over. So, because if you can just duplicate the teeter-totter, but the SFX needed to where it tilts won't be. You can't if you clone this. move it over here, it's not going to have the sounds because this circle here needs the other. You need the SFX trigger. You need to duplicate it. I think for the next one. If you don't duplicate it, you won't get the sound effects moving with it basically. So you have to keep duplicating the trigger. Like, you know what I mean? Where's SFX trigger? Here, SFX. This. You're gonna have to duplicate this, and then you just move wherever your teeter-totter is. You move it on top of it, like where this. Yeah, that's what I mean. You need to. I think that's how it works. Something like that. I'm really happy that 3 months ago I was patient enough to make another file for Muscle Ball Buff Pants Boss. All the animations, and well, actually that's because it's a basic object. What am I talking about? Wobo Sandy. Plus, if you want the whole boss, you need the boss. You need the models. You need the textures. You need the switch the Patrick trigger. You need the thing that hurts Sandy with the electricity thing. You need some files. You need quite a bit of things. So I did make boss and other files, by the way, but for some odd reason they're not included in this. They should update that and include those editor files into here, but they don't. I really hope they fix. So back to what I was saying before we cover the next part of this tutorial video is I'm gonna make a video in a couple days. We're almost done BFBB. I think we're almost done. I have covered everything I want to cover until we go into character swap. Yeah, we're almost done with this. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a break for a bit, not long, but a little break. And then we're gonna come back and do the movie game stuff. It's the same total series. I'm just gonna come back and do the last bit for movie game. I'm really happy to make this series, guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. I've relearned how to do things. Some things I haven't done custom missions in a while, so that video was a good video. I'm glad I covered that one. The cameras were easy. Cameras, I'm really good at cameras. Those are fun to play with. You can really have like a camera trigger timer where it runs Sandy's house, then it pans to the Krusty Krab, then it pans to the theater, it pans up here, you can do all. Cameras are a lot of fun to play with. That's why I'm making this tutorial series, guys. It's to teach you guys. It's for newcomers that haven't modded this game at all. Obviously, people like the main people that mod this game, like me and other people, like that know a lot of this stuff. But it's just, this is a series entirely. It's a series entirely. It's gonna cover. I want to cover the more fun things like how to make a basic little goofy mission, or like in movie game, how to I can cover those. Movie game modding is my favorite though. I really prefer movie game modding. Why? Because it comes with a lot of files with the editor, and you can make your own floating block challenges with. You can have SpongeBob challenges. Because it comes with pre-made things in there. But then you can also use a program to do characters. You can make things backwards compatible using a tool I use, which I won't cover until I get to that video. People know that tool I'm talking about. Well, a couple people, one person or two people know what I'm talking about, but most people watching videos are probably like, really don't know that thing. But, damn, I'm rambling. What I'm trying to say, okay, so the next video, I'm going to do one more video. I think we're done BFBB, or there's one more thing I have to cover. I think there's one more thing I have to cover, or this is the last video on it. I have to think of... No, we're going to cover how to play the unused levels. That's not technically Dusty Perk, but I'm going to cover it anyway, in case you guys want to go to Unused Goo Lagoon, because no one covers it on YouTube how to actually get there properly. No one covers it, how to actually properly load the level, how to use it, so I'm going to make a video on it, since no one's actually documented that one at all. No one. Not one person has actually explained how to do that. Or a very, very tutorial video, a proper tutorial video on it. So I'll cover it. One person did cover how to play Muscle Ball Buff Pants using Dusty Park, though. I will give credit there. But no one's covered Goo Lagoon. But since this is my tutorial series in full, I'm going to cover both of them. So we're going to cover these last two videos tonight. I'm going to really follow this all on YouTube, I think. Because I want to move on to movie. I want to get to movie. I really just want to get to movie. If I can show you guys spawners and how to use the thugs and all the enemies, how to place them, it's a little bit different in movie. In movie game, you're going to get frustrated if you don't know how to spawn the enemies, because enemies don't work on basic platforms and custom maps. They will go, I'll explain that as we go. Thanks to TechZ for telling me how to fix that. Thanks to TechZ for that. Because TechZ is very helpful. You can ask him for help. You can also ask, if you have trouble with this stuff, Igor C+4 will probably help you, but he doesn't always read the comment section. I'm not saying, it's just sometimes he doesn't always check it. He did get back to me though, but it was a long time later. So yeah, he doesn't always check the comment sections. Yeah, so but people that will are very helpful. He's helpful too. You can probably ask him for help too, but ask TechZ. Ask Igor too. You can ask Igor. I find I like asking TechZ, and also you can also ask Probustus Archive or Probustus Archive. He has two different channels. One's he's got like the Lego Star Wars or something, and then this is his old channel. He's got a different avatar or whatever that is, whatever that picture is, the old one. But his old channel, just be warned if you do watch his older videos, be careful because he decides he puts like these very loud jump scares in there. Yeah, it's if you want to watch those videos, I still watch those old channel, but because the new channel doesn't cover mine, it doesn't have the totals too much, so I watch the older videos when I want to learn things a bit. If you want to watch those, just wear your headphones if you want to, but make sure your headphones are I got like 10 or something, like shit. But yeah, because he randomly puts something in the video, like it's just, damn it, holy crap, like you're gonna give someone, lol, oh my god. So that's how you do that. So I'm gonna make a video with movie enemies where I'm gonna show you what's in the files. I'm going to make a video just me not talking or just show you what's in the files so you guys can look and copy things over yourself. Like for me and other people, my new computer does not have editor files for movie because they're all broken. All the movie enemies, I'm sorry guys, they don't work. Sorry, they really don't work. I don't know why there's no update for this. This needs to get, I really hope somebody fixes this because, so at this point in time guys, if you guys want the enemies, you're going to have to manually move it over yourself because they don't work. I'm going to make a video just where I open up a level, my editor files that work. I'm going to open them up, and I'm going to show you what's in the files. I'm just going to show you what's in them. Click on the layers and show you what's all in there. And you guys can just pause the video and move things over what you see. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to do it like that. And that way, there's a guide on YouTube that says editor files. If someone does comment on those videos, like let's say Igor, someone that doesn't know these bugs, they're going to be like, why there's editor files for them? Yeah, because they don't work. How many times have they really don't work. I really can't say this enough. I can't stress this enough. That there's a major problem with Industrial Park editor files. I love movie game modding. I want to mod movie more than this game because I like the enemies in movies. They're more challenging. They're not passive. They actually try to hurt you. They're really violent in the movie game. Like the projectiles. They have like the slammers actually spin. There's all these different types of fun. Movie game enemies are fun to play with. I love the movie game enemies, actually. A lot. Especially when you make mods. Movie game is not my favorite game. I don't like movie game that much. On its own. I do like it, though. But I do prefer BFBB. For modding, though, movie game is fun as shit when it comes to modding, though. For all the SpongeBob challenges. If you want to mod, yeah, I recommend modding movie more. In my opinion, it's more fun than BFBB. That's just my opinion. I like modding both of them. Because with Bikini Bottom, you can make custom missions with Squidward. You put him in here, have him give you a mission, and like I showed you guys, yeah, you can do, but you can do it in the movie game too. Just take a Squidward NPC from Bikini Bottom, like whip him from Bikini Bottom, and use tools to make it work. Which I'll cover, and you can make an NPC out of that. You can use the dynos, and you can use it to make the talks. You can talk box and you can make your own mission. You're not stuck to only Mindy. You can use other characters. You do have to import SpongeBob from the driving levels or the slide levels because don't use Mindy and replace it with a character. The characters will float in midair. It'll be weird. Don't do that. It'll be all glitchy. So now I want to cover other files, okay? Finally. So I had to explain that. I just want to talk a little bit, So we're going to make an editor file. So how you guys do that is you will go to, we're going to make an editor file for you guys. I'm going to teach you guys, in case you guys have followed my video and you guys did what I did. I'm going to teach you guys how to make this a permanent item for you guys to use for your editor. A permanent item. What I mean is you don't have to paste this stuff over every single time you want to use it. I'll teach you guys how to do that. So you have all the files. It worked pretty well, honestly. We got it working. So I guess this file doesn't need much, surprisingly. How does it run, though? Without triggers to make it move. I thought you need something to make it move back and forth. Some things do, some things... Yeah, this game's weird. I hate moving things over. Sometimes it can get frustrating. Sometimes it works, and other times you need like 20 different things. Depends on what you're moving over, I swear. Anyway, so we have, we're gonna open, so how you do this, go to your edit header here, go to new archive, at new editor, this thing, the top one, click, if you're on the new industrial, this top one here, click this. It's a brand new editor, it's a brand new window, and what this is, archive editor, what this does is you can make your own custom editor files. So things that aren't included in BFBB, and a movie game, and Scooby-Doo, and also Incredibles. I don't really mod that one, but I don't really mod those games. I mostly mod a movie in Bikini Bottom, and take stuff from Scooby. That's what I normally do, but anyway. It's cool that it supports so many games, though. It also supports Ratatouille for some reason. how do you freaking open that game? There's no hip and hop files. Okay. Anyway, kind of thinking, I don't know. There's no hip files for that game, or hop. So, you open the archive editor, and what this does is you can make editor files, you can make your own. This game with BFBB doesn't come with a lot of extra stuff. It comes with the buttons, it comes with the enemies, it comes with a few things. It doesn't come with, even the movie, if you guys want to mod movie, you even get the teeter-totters from the desert level. You actually get those are included. You even get that. You get elevators, you get the, what do you call those things, conveyor belts. You get the guitar challenge. I think something. You get quite a few different things, bro. Movie game gives you a lot of default editor files. And to get the default editor files, guys, if you guys don't know this, you go to Tools in Industrial Park. Go to Tools, click Download Industrial Park Editor Files. This one, download Industrial Park Editor Files. Now you can check for updates, but hopefully they fix those enemy glitches, but alright. So here's what we do. We're going to open this. Put this here. Okay, so how you do this? Well, first you have to actually name it. So I'm skipping shit, so let me just do this. So, okay, so you go here, click on File, click New. This window is going to open up, okay? And what you do is you go to the top thing here, click the arrow, click what game you're using. In today's purpose, we're using SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, or BFBB for short, but everyone calls it BFBB today. But click on Battle for Bikini Bottom. Okay? So it says SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. If you're on a movie game, click movie game. If you're on Scooby-Doo, click Scooby-Doo Never Had a Frights. Now, the console platform, click this. If you're on GameCube, click GameCube. If you're playing on the Xbox emulator, click the Xbox. If you're playing on PS2, play on GameCube. You know, GameCube, honestly, it's the only way to play Industrial Park. I swear, it's the most compatibility for this. So it says first about your name of your game and your console. Name of the game, console. And turn this off. You want the layers to be open. In the new editor, turn that off. And just click that. And now you have nothing in here. But you can go to your layers. You make sure you uncheck that checkbox I told you, because they changed it. You need to add your layers. Honestly, you could just add the default texture layer by clicking add and pasting it, adding. You don't have to do that. Honestly, you don't have to do that. You can click. All you have to do, guys, is just straight up open. You will open you can open an editor file in Hip Hop Archive, and what you do, I'll teach you how to. I'm gonna look for an enemy that's not in this level, so I'll do Tartar. And here's what you do. Here's what I do. What you have to do here is wait for it to put everything in. Texture layer. Yeah, it gives it. Yeah, see that's a you can go and add them, but honestly, just do this. You import something from your editor files. If you have editor files, make sure you download them. Textures. You have your model layer, animation layer, default layer, and you got even S. Do you need this one? Because the level you're in has a sound info file. Do you need this for? I I don't know. Can you delete? Because I think when you're in, I think it runs off your, yeah, it runs off the normal level in sound info file. So I don't think you need this. But we don't need the enemy either. We want our own stuff. So now you can go into the texture layer and remove everything. That's how I do it. So then you just remove the things that are in there. Keep the layer, but remove the stuff that's in it. Click Control A and click Remove. So keep your layers, but remove the things that are in them. That's just how I do it. It's just quicker. You don't have to do it like this, but honestly, it's much quicker. That way you keep your layers, but you don't have to manually put them in the right order. You don't have to do that. Yeah, you don't have to do it. But here's everything for the enemy, yeah. So for move, I want to show you what's in the files. That's how I'm going to do it, since the enemy files don't work. I'm not even going to talk. I'm just going to show you what's in there. I might put music in the video, just something in the background. You guys can just copy stuff. It's going to help me out. Also, I'm doing it for me and for you guys. For me and for you guys, because my new computer doesn't have movie game enemies. I don't have them. I'm literally locked out of them because I can't download the editor files. Igor, please, please, like, someone needs to please fix this. Please, just fix this, or somebody please fix that for movie game. You can't use the movie editor. The movie enemies don't actually work. If you guys know how to fix that, please let me know. Because I can't use the new editor files. I have to use luckily, for God's sake, thankfully I have the older editor files. Thank God I have them. Because new ones don't even friggin' work, bro. I'm glad I have the older ones, thank God. Because I don't actually have them. So I can't even, like... I'm going to remove this if it lets me... Sometimes it fills up an error message and you can't touch it. But luckily this time it let me do it, so that's good. Because the level you're in is going to have a sound info file, technically anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. If you make sure you have a sound info file, though, because it will weed off you need it to weed off a sound info file so your sounds don't get messed up. So, sound info files, I try to explain what they do, but they tell the game to play the sounds. If you don't have that sound info file, it will corrupt everything, or scramble the sounds, or not play them at all. One or the other, so. So now we have our texture models, and we have all our layers, okay? So now what you guys do is you port stuff over. So we're going to do that. So keep this open, or close it, whatever, but go to your HIP file. Okay, go to HIP file, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to our default layer. Click on this, it's quick, I'm going to click on that. And we're gonna copy everything that needed for it to run. Oh no, wait. Gotta go to hot file. Well, we can do it in any order, honestly. But okay, I'm gonna go to my hot file. I'm gonna go to hot file. I'm gonna go to our custom. See, this is why you want to add your own layers, because it's easier to find things. So model. I can see right. Ego remove that. You know what? It's not a big deal that you can't condense the layers anymore. Don't care. I'm fine with it like this. I don't mind, because if it's all your stuff, it's all your stuff, and you can kind of, yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but it's not too, if you know what you did last, you kind of, so I'm going to go into our latest one, teeter-totter, model, you would copy it, same as before, but now you're going to import this over, okay? So now you go to your model archive in your archive editor. Archive editor, go to model, and you paste it. Paste it in. Okay? And same with the rest of it. Yeah, same with the rest of it. So then you go find your other stuff you moved over. So, textures. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, no, we don't need to move the textures over because the textures won't be in the existing levels. Oh, no. They will not be in the existing levels. So we have to move this stuff over. Okay, that's... Okay, we're going to have to look for the textures then. Okay. I'm going to move this a little bit down here. It's a little bit messy, so... It's a little bit messy. Okay, so we're going to go to the hot file, and we're going to look for these textures, so... Yeah, not because this won't be in any other level, so we need to actually move this. Oh, we have grass. Grass... This is HBO1, yeah. So, grass, we'll copy it. And go to textures, go to paste. There's grass. It says, see how it doesn't say 01 because this is an archive editor. So it knows we're archiving it, so it's fine. It's a bit, yeah, it's a big mess, honestly. Like when you have all this stuff open, it can be a little bit confusing sometimes, but it's okay. We need grass, yeah. Grass, yeah, this one. What's the texture look like? Let's look at it. So that's the thing that goes on the moss or whatever. That's the side of it. So I guess, yeah, so copy this. I think it's right. Copy that. And then go texture layer. Go to your archive editor, texture layer, paste this in. And then we gotta look for the last one here again, which is rock. Something. So just get rid of all this and just copy. Old editor, you can just copy it. This one you can't. So you gotta type it in. Unfortunately, it's a bit annoying. I really wish you could just copy the names. It's much quicker. They removed. It's not a thing anymore. Sadly. Plant V free. This one. Rock. Make sure I get the right thing. Make sure it says the same thing. Yes, it does. And this actually, I think it's the purple stuff. So the rock, I think. So let's look at this. Yes, that's this purple thing. So the industrial why is it now here? I didn't close the editor and reopen it. I didn't. It refreshed it somehow. Huh? Okay, that's weird. That's weird. Anyway, so I'm gonna copy this. Copy. That's the third one. We have grass. We have, yeah. So we have archive editor. We have the grass. We have the second one, and then we're gonna have the last one for this. The last texture is, so now we have all three of them. So now we have all three of the textures. Yeah, good thing. I almost forgot to move that over because, yes, it's in this level. Because this level has the grass and stuff. Not every level is going to have that. So, yeah, you need to. I almost forgot to move that over. Whoops. That was almost a problem there. Luckily, I remembered to do that. Okay. Let's see what we have so far. Archive editor. We have the textures. We have the model. We need default stuff now. I'm gonna grab, default stuff. Go to the default layer in your archive. Now we open up go back to your hip file, okay? Go to your hip file, and you gotta look for the things that's in it. So, like this actual object we can move over. Yeah, we can get the object. So I'm gonna copy it. You don't paste the clipboard. It's archived. You just paste it in your default. Default. Make sure you're in default layer 2. Paste it in. Paste the object in. It says, oh, no, that's normal. Because it's, okay. So there's our object. We have it in here now. We only have this. We have all. We only have this so far. So we need the SFX and then whatever else we moved over. Down to SFX. Oh, maybe that was the trigger. Maybe that I moved the trigger. Maybe that was what moved it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Copy it. And then you paste it in default layer. We have that now. Now we have the second. We have that object in SFX. And now we need the last thing here. Well, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to copy it. I'm just going to copy it. I might not need that, honestly, but I'm going to copy it. Anyway. Paste. Oh, look, I don't think it's needed, though. But so, like I said, sometimes if I don't know, if it says a similar name or something, and if I will just copy it over sometimes. Just the way I am. If I test it and find out it's not what I need, I will just remove it. If you find out it's not, you can just remove it. Click on the item, and then click remove. Okay. Texture. model, defaults. What's our defaults? We click all. See, it makes sure you have everything. Yeah. Now we need the sound effects. So you go back to your hot file again. Once again, go back to your hot file. And you want to find go to your custom sound layer. That's why I recommend adding it. So you can just go right. You can just go right to it. So we're gonna play this again. See? I just thought of something. I think we do need a sound info file. Yeah, we might need one. Honestly, I'll check the other enemies. I think I'm gonna have to just copy over a hammer or copy. I'm gonna copy the thing back over and just keep the sound info file. It's not just for that enemy. It's for anything. Might have to do that again. So we might need that actually. Yeah, because we might. Yeah, I'm gonna need that probably. Because it runs on the actual level, but it might not. It might not if it's a single file on its own. So I don't know for sure. This is a check it SRAM. Yeah, so we put it in the SRAM one. Paste. There it is. We have everything needed for it to run. We can look up here, guys. See, you can close it. It's right here. Hip hop, and here's your editor. Right, you don't have to. You can still close this and reopen it. Just go like that, and you can just go back and click on it, and then there it is. So you don't have to want to keep it open the whole time like I just was, because I don't know. All right, so here's what we're gonna have to do something here. I need to check some stuff. And maybe we'll just bowl one, but I don't know. Where is? Okay. Custom defaults, custom sound files. Here's our normal one, 167. Here's a custom one. Does it have a sound info file? No, it does not come with a sound info file. You don't need it because you have the one from the main. Yeah, I don't need it. I don't think we need it though. I hope not. Yeah, G love. No sound info file here. I don't see it. Don't click all. It's not. Yeah, it's not there. None of them have it, so we don't need it. You don't need a sound info file because it runs on the actual level you're in. You don't need it. So, like, it doesn't run on it. I don't think it does. This doesn't have one here either. If you go to the actual game, click on here, or maybe I'm wrong. Sound. Where's sound info file in here? It's in here. What? The hell is a damn? Yeah, whatever. It's yeah. You need a sound info file for the main level, but your level comes with it. If you have already used an enemy, it will come with something. So something like that. So you don't have to worry about it too much. I don't think you have to worry about it, honestly. We're gonna test this anyway. Make sure this works. You know, make sure. So yeah. Okay. Sound effect. This might not need it. I don't. No. I'm being. Let me just check. No. No, of course not. It's the wrong. We're in the wrong thing. It's. Where is it? Come on. Sound info. There's only one. You don't need ever sound info files, is what I'm trying to say. So it's this. Yeah, you don't need. There's only one of these in the entire. Even though we ported over all the ever enemies, it only needs this one sound info. Well, these two things, yeah, but you don't need multiple of them for different. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's not how. Okay, good. I know you don't. You're just making sure you don't need to do that. So yeah, so we have all this. So the textures, feed them, model one for the. No animations for this. Yeah, nothing. You don't need anything for that. For this thing, you don't. All these. Oh, we do have a sound info file. I thought I deleted it. Okay. I guess I didn't delete it. I deleted it. It says 0. What? What the heck, bro? Why does it say I have 0? But it's right here. Look, guys. Look at this glitch. What? Look at that. Look. It says I have 0 of it. But it's right here. Sound in. Why did it do that? It literally put it in there again. No, I didn't put it there. We have everything for it. Yeah, we have everything for this. We have the sound effect. Sound info debatably. This stuff. Model and texture. We have, yeah, everything for this to run. And default, yeah, we have everything for it to work. Yeah, there we go. We're all there. So. And I can give it a name and everything, so. So, we don't need the ever stuff for this. I don't think we do. Yeah, see? If we go up, this is our normal. All the ever enemies we put in, there's no sound info file that comes with it. It's just the one that's in the level. Not that. Just this one. So you don't actually need it, so. Okay, so what you do is you click on, when you have everything you want, I recommend testing it in the game before you make an editor file. We already tested it. This works, this moves back and forth, it makes a sound, it doesn't glitch. Test it in a level first before you make an editor file. You can always open it, but that's how I do it. Then you can make an editor file for it. So that's how I do it. So when you want to make your editor file, click the file here, click save, and you can give it a name. Not as, just save, and you can give it a name. So, click File, Save. I'm gonna think what I want to name it, and we'll, yeah. I don't know what industrial park we're in right now. I want to put it in, I'll be right back. So I made a file. This is my new Can you stop? Okay, whatever. This is my. I don't know why Dolphin. I'm just opening OBS. Has to open this again. Whatever. Recording. Yeah. I made a file. This is my new Industrial Park. Industrial Park version. Well, you won't see it here. It's version 1.79. I made a file called My Files. I have this Industrial Park doesn't have any new custom editor files. My 1.52 Industrial Park has a bunch of editor files. It has Mr. Krabs and stuff, and like Mr. Krabs and Larry, and it's got like water from Goo Lagoon. I imported water. I imported Gates from downtown. It's got quite a few things we moved over, and we imported even Shaggy. I think at one point. No, I didn't do that. I didn't make an editor file for him yet. I just put him in. I gotta go back and do that. Don Knotts, no thank you. He's all broken. He works, but he's all glitchy. So my files, and we're gonna name it Teeter Totter. Teeter. I'm gonna put a slash in just in case. Slash. Teeter Totter. Hope I spelled it right. Teeter / Totter, yeah. Teeter Totter, basically. And you don't have to put the hip in there. You just gotta put Teeter / Totter and it converts it. Hopefully the newer editor does work. Maybe that's why the movie enemies don't work. Maybe there's an error. Maybe you can't make editor files. Maybe the editor files were edited and the new editor broke them. We should use the older editor, but they're not. They're the only thing that was different about the editor was that you had to turn off the layer thing. That's it. Everything else is the same. So I was going to use 1.52 to make a video on this, but I didn't want to use 1.52, guys, because I want to show you the ones that I normally. It's just white to do, and there you go. Teeter / Totter, and there we go, and you have it. So you just have to hit save, and now it's named that here, but you don't have to save it's there now. There's your archive. There's your archive, all your work. I'm gonna go look for it. See, they're in my Industrial Park folder. We have my files. Here it is, Teeter / Totter. We're gonna go into random ass level in the game and see if we can use it. I'm gonna try that a little bit. So hopefully we did everything properly. So we have if the other files didn't work, guys, it's not a big deal because you already have. I showed you guys that my files do work on their own. So you can but I'm sure it did. But we can just open up our level and just look at it every time. So now what we can do is we can now close this. It's gonna take a few seconds, and then we can close this. Now what we can do is we can open up a random level that's in BFBB. So I'm gonna open up a random level that we don't have Teeter Totters imported in, which is Downtown Bikini Bottom we can do. I'm going to go into, Downtown Bikini Bottom 01. So I'm going to open up BB, and we're going to open up these two. Turn all this stuff off. Turn all this crap off. I can see. Can't see. And move points. Off. Everything needs to be off because I can't see. That's better. Isn't that better? I would say so. Okay, now we can actually import our Teeter Totter. Now, I don't know where the Teeter Totter is actually, though. Now that I think of, it's going to put it in some random spot. Because if you guys didn't copy the actual Teeter Totter, I did. It's gonna put it in a random underneath the level of all the stuff you need for. Yeah, that's the problem with this. It's kind of dumb. A custom map is easier because a custom map there's nothing in it, but it's gonna float underneath the ground. Everything that we moved, it's gonna put it just all underneath the ground. But I'll show you what you basically do to get your files. So same thing. You made your own editor files now, guys. We made our own. So if you got that's how you do it. So now you can use it whenever you want now. Go to your hop file, same as usual. Hit import hip hop archive, Teeter Totter. Look for it in the list. We already have grass in this level, right? Rock RW is included. And you see, the editor file didn't flow up an error message. So it's not the Industrial Park, guys. I made my own editor file with the newer version, see? Nothing went wrong. The editor files for movie game enemies are broken. There's something wrong with them. I even made my own editor file with the new editor. No, nothing's wrong with it. It doesn't corrupt them. Something went wrong. Someone hacked the editor file. Somebody went out of the way to break them or something. I don't know what happened, but hopefully Igor or someone that works in editor files fixes that. Please fix that. My video doesn't get any traction, but can you please fix... Oh no, my videos do get views, but please fix that. Someone needs to fix that. So now it made our layer... I think it did import... It put them... It just like per usual puts everything in the wrong spot. So here's no texture. This level already has a texture, so it didn't import textures. But here's our model layer. Here's the tater tartar model. You would move it to its respective spot, which would be one down. And there it is, our new model layer. And the same thing for the textures not there. Default sound layer is here. Teeter-totter sound. Keep that where it is. Sound info is from the level, so that's what I mean. You don't need another one because it already has that one, so it's probably fine. Default. Oh yeah, you can click on it. You can find where the stuff is in the level. It's going to be underneath the map. So go ahead and look for this stuff. Wherever this stuff is located. I don't know. Yeah, see, it's underneath the map. It's put everything. Where is this stuff? Oh my god, it's way over here. Holy crap. It's a mess. Yeah, you get what I mean though. I should have used the blank hip and hop file. We didn't do that. Where is my teeter-totter? Where is my teeter-totter, honestly? Where is my teeter-totter? Totter 01? Where's the damn teeter-totter ball? Hello? There, it's in the... Yeah, if you use the existing level, it's gonna just be a mess, but it's okay. We'll put this, like, somewhere in the level. And we'll just see if we can use it. If it still lets me use the file, so... Hopefully it still worked. Maybe the Bikini Bottom had an unused teeter-totter thing. Hopefully we did everything properly. So it's good to try it in another level to see if it still works. It's probably a good idea. So there's the teeter-totter. Now we need the things for the sounds. So here's that. We're going to move this on top. Like this. I think that's near it. And the other one, I don't think you need the other. I think that one's not really what we need though, but okay, it's kind of where we want it, so. Don't think we need. I don't think that we need this though. So yeah, see, it imported it. See, we have it. So now we should be able to save and go in the game and see if this stuff is even readable, like the way we did it. Make sure the SFX are near it, and they are probably near it. That looks a bit too... Honestly, is this too high? No. It's probably fine, honestly. Yeah, it's... I think... should be okay. It is a big ass trigger, so it should be pretty big. So you need this, and I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna try to duplicate this stuff and see if we can reuse it somewhere else. So, okay. So I'm gonna. Oh no! We don't want this in the hip file. We want this in the. We want this stuff because okay. What you want to do is this. You don't want this. You want this in your. You want this in your hip file probably. So this default layer. We don't need it. We can just copy everything needed for it. Here, copy it. So copy. Control C, copy. Copy all this. And don't delete it right away. Well, you can. I'm gonna go to my hip file. We're gonna add a new layer. I want to add a new layer. I'm just gonna click a random layer. Click add. It's gonna give us default layer automatically at the bottom. And we're going to paste this stuff into here. And then we're going to remove this stuff. You get what I mean? So because you normal game you want it you want it in the hip file. So but when you make an archive editor, it's going to throw everything in the hop layer. So you just delete the default stuff. Not the sound effects. I mean the actual object, not the model. The actual object you place, and the trigger and the S effect trigger. So now we can remove it. We put it properly in here. Now we can move it in here. I think. Or not. Whoa. Huh? Why didn't... Dude, that doesn't make sense. Where's the teeter-totter now? Oh my god. Where the... No, that's normally what you're supposed to do. That doesn't make any sense. Normally... It's... Why is it now invisible? What? Doesn't make sense. Not supposed to do... Why did it do that? Excuse me? No, that's not supposed to do that. That's a whole lot of, That doesn't make any sense, actually. That's a bug. That's not supposed to do that. I guess you can keep it. You know what? You can keep... Fine. I guess you could move it over if you wanted to. I don't know why it did that, honestly. It doesn't make sense. It deleted everything. You know, I didn't delete it. I copied it and pasted it over. Oh my god. Can you not be so glitchy, please? What the heck's that all about? That's not what I asked you to do, honestly. That never happens normally when I use the old version. No, I copied it and pasted it over. I don't know why it decided to do that. Straight up deleted everything. Holy crap, bro. Or maybe the file is still there. Maybe it is still there, but it's invisible to the editor. Maybe didn't refresh. I don't freaking know, honestly. The old editor doesn't do that stuff, so. Well, here. Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna do it the way it. Fine, we'll just do it like this then, since it wants to be a piece of dipshit right now. We have all the grass texture, so we can just click no to that. Yeah. Yeah, stupid thing. Model layer. I don't know why it did that, though. I don't know. And here's the default. Yeah, basic stuff you need. It's a stupid game, dude. I don't know why it's deleted. I deleted it from the ever file, but I had the ever one. I kept the ever one. Stupid thing. I didn't delete it. It just glitched like hell. Oh, are you supposed to duplicate it? Like, you're supposed to... I don't know, honestly, why that happened. It normally doesn't do that. I've been using this program. That doesn't make sense. I don't know why it did whatever the hell that was. Honestly. Just stupid. Yeah, just being dumb. That was a glitch and a half. Okay, for now, we're just going to leave it in the... We're going to figure this out, honestly. It's there. The layers are in the right order, right? Model layer, below the ever ones, and then defaults. Yeah, it's fine. And the sound effect came with it. There's our sound. Okay, there. Yeah, it's a long video. I'm trying to explain how this stuff works. And you know what? Before we go in the level, I'll tell you guys how to get characters. I'm not going to cover it in this video, but I'll tell you what you need for it. If you just want a character... If you just want... Well, I already taught you guys, no, the extra stuff, but... For the character itself, if you don't want to talk to someone, you need a couple things. You need the character. So you need Mrs. Puff's you need to go to the hot file. I'll cover, even though I'm going to cover what, I'm just going to, well, you already have Mrs. Puff in the game, it's pointless. But let's say you want, like, a surfer fish, or, like, a character, just a generic NPC fish that's in the game. You don't have those, you don't have everything that's in here. You have most other files, but not everything's included in here, so, where do you go? Right. Miss... Okay, Miss Puff, bind. You need this, and you need the bind, and you need her nymph. So bind, you copy that and you put it in the layer it's in, and it's probably it's default. That's the, well, I'm gonna click. It's the model. Yeah, it's the model. Yeah, model. Yeah, put it, unless you're in movie game. Model's going default layer. Or Scooby. Scooby-Doo and movie are different. Bikini Bomb's the only odd one where you have to, there's actual, they actually use the model layer. Heavy Iron doesn't use it for some reason, mostly. It's default layer for Mimp. Mimps are, it's a mess, honestly. I don't like why everything's just everywhere. I know them, yeah, the Mimps are in the hip file. Usually. Yeah, they're in, this editor is different. I don't like the new editor. They named everything differently. It's not just called... It's somewhere in here. Let me just find it. Everything's named differently. Miss Puff ATBL. You need this. This is the animations table. And you can go in here and you need all her animations. Miss Puff idle, walk, attack, talk. You can just, if you don't know where they are, you guys can just straight up just do this and copy it. And you will go, animations I think are in the hot file. So you would go to the hot file and you would just straight up look for it. You would like go like this, and it will give you the animation that you want. And yeah, all Mrs. Puff's animations are just straight up in here, so you can just look for it. Miss Puff, G-Love. There's Gary here. Okay, here, just copy all of them. Here, yeah, I did quicker. Miss Puff, because there's very obvious names for this stuff. So thank God, some of this stuff is named. Some stuff in this game is just named so stupidly. You don't know what it's. Miss Puff. All Mrs. Puffs, and you would just copy it and put it in your animation layer. And yeah, that's how you do it. Not doing that right now, but I'm just showing you what you need for the characters, because I know how to do this stuff. I'm going to cover it anyway. I know a lot about Industrial Park, guys. It's just some things I still, yeah, but like I said, it's just certain things, though. I know a lot about this program. Like, I'm glad I've learned this over the years. I want to learn how to mod this game. It's fun. Yeah, and you need her sound effects, You can look for the sound effect, the thump, like her voices and stuff. So that will be in the defaults. You can go into the sounds, this bottom one, and Miss Puff, whatever it's MF. I think it's this stuff.
SpongeBob, the robots are destroying downtown Bikini Bottom. We have to evacuate.
Just copy that stuff, and you just copy all this stuff over too. All the sound effects for her. Her beat, you need the text, and her text, you need the textures for her, the model, Miss Puff bind, you need the Mimph, Miss Puff Mimph, and Miss Puff ATBL, and Miss Puff's animations. Yeah, characters aren't that bad, honestly. Enemies require extra stuff on top of that. Like, 20 more things on top of that. Like, extra defaults, extra things, so... Yeah, enemies are a pain in the ass, honestly. That's why I'm glad there's editor files for them. But movie games, they don't work anymore, so I'm going to make a video just opening up the layers, showing you what you need in them. It's going to help me and everyone else out. They don't have these files, so I'm going to try and do it until someone fixes them. Because right now, they don't work. So, it's going to be helpful for me and other people. Yeah, so I thought we'll just cover that quickly, because obviously it's just a good idea to cover it, so... Yeah, I thought we'll cover it. and it's a good idea to cover that stuff. Whereas oh yeah, we don't have, yeah, don't know why the Dusty Park did that, honestly. It's kind of weird. You normally what you do, if you want to move something from that, you just copy it. Where's my default layer? Mine. My new one, bro. Here. You will copy all this, copy it, move it to your and put it in the ever default layer. Then it's already in the ever. That's normally what you do. Why did it turn invisible? That's not supposed. That's not supposed to happen. That must be a bug in the editor, or maybe it's still in the level, but it didn't refresh properly in the editor. We'll test this. Dusty Park does have some problems though. There's a little bugs here and there that happen with any build. There's different builds. Some things will have this bug. Some things, yeah. But this newer version is one of my favorite ones. The 1.79 is probably one of my favorite newer ones. I like this newer one. That's my third one I use right now. So. Yeah, I'm just making this video in depth to explain everything. So there's all you get characters. I told you, those are the files you need for them. I was gonna do the hot sauce stuff, but I did it from TechZ's mod, so it might be named differently. I never did it. Yeah, like I'm not gonna attempt something I'm not fully sure of right now because it's named different. Yeah, he may have named something. Yeah, he may have edited it, obviously. So. I got it from his mod. The Toy Box mod no longer, I can't download anymore. I don't know where it is. I have it on my computer, but the Toy Box mod's gone. I got it. You can open up people's mods in the hip and hop files, and you can edit. You can take someone and use it for your mods. And I took the hot sauce since he had a Toy Box mod for basic objects and hot sauce and socks and a challenge where you go through gates. So I took the hot sauce from his mod. The gates I took from this level. My normal downtown. The gates require like buttons and timers and triggers, and there's a couple things for them. And then you can make, I took this, something like that. I don't know. I can explain this as best as I can. I've been explaining everything well. There it is. And yeah, it should be okay now. We should be able to go in the game and see if this works. So I'm going to open up the Dolphin emulator, and we'll see if this works. I'm not going to open downtown. Just lazy. I'm just going to open it through the menu. I'm lazy. Don't really care. I'm just going to go to the menu. I'm just going to open up the cheat code and just go to menus. And I'll teach you guys how cheat codes work maybe before. This is a big-ass video. I want to cover a lot in this video. I want to move on to movie soon. I want to get to movie modding. Because I already taught you guys a lot of the basic stuff. I've taught you guys like a lot of stuff you would learn to do. When you import this stuff, you do it but keep in mind some files are a pain in the friggin' ass. Some files need a lot of files for things, so the more files needed for something to run might be annoying, but you can just be patient and it can be a bit annoying. So that's how it works right now. Hopefully it works properly in another level. I just hope that Bikini Bottom's hub doesn't have an unused teeter-totter that makers scrapped at one point. Because maybe that's why it's working properly. Maybe I am missing a file. Maybe now it won't work. We're trying a whole different level. I can try in a custom map. No, teeter-totters are in this level. Not teeter-totters, but what do you call those platforms? Those steam things you slip on, those move up and down and stuff. Those exist, so I'll teach you a little bit of that too. I'm gonna teach you guys quite a bit of things. Here it is. I can't hear. I have my headphones. I have my headphones on right now. Just put them on. Hopefully it does work. Hopefully this works. Where's the sound effect not there? Excuse me? What? It didn't import any sound, though. It didn't import the sounds, even though... Why didn't it import the sound, bro? See, this is why I don't like... This is what I mean, it's buggy. Like, the sounds don't import properly sometimes. Don't get me started on hovering platforms. I don't even bother with those anymore, the sound effects. Because sometimes they're annoying. I don't know why they're not there. This is stupid. This is, because it needs to be in the other file, probably. I don't know. Why are they not in here? Is it too high up? I don't know. Maybe it's not where you think it is. It's probably not where you think it is. Let me just turn the camera, because I can look at it a little bit better. It's a big ass trigger. I think it's just not working for some reason. I don't know why the sounds aren't there. I did nothing wrong though. I don't know what I did wrong. They just don't want to work. For some odd reason, they don't want to work. Why? What's the problem here? Is there a GS thing I'm missing? Is there like, am I missing something here? Like, I don't know. This just doesn't make sense. Is there a trigger in here? Did it tell you what? There's nothing in the links. I don't know why there's no sound here playing. That's the odd thing I don't understand. Why is the sound not playing? The sound effect's in here. I literally have the sound. It's right in here. Right there. The sound info file is not... You don't need it, bro. I didn't import a sound info file over. I didn't have to. Downtown Bikini Bottom... So it didn't work. Excuse me? What is this, bro? Oh, it bugged out. Dusty part glitched a bit. Oh, it actually bugged out. That's cool. Why? Why did it do that? You can't even run it now. How did that happen? I have the sound effect. I have everything for this to work. Yet I can't open it now. Or did we copy the wrong one? By mistake? I don't know. Ugh, what is going on? There's always a glitch. See what I'm talking about? I always run into a glitch randomly. It just makes me frustrated. Trying to make a cohesive video and it always wants to do something that I don't want to do. No, we need the neighborhood open. We need to open up the neighborhood. Why? Let me not have a thing happen, a technical difficulty in a morning toll video, but most times it's not. But the last video was not. It just, the sounds, I have the sound effect right there. Why did it do that? I guess it's a problem with the editor. You guys saw I did port everything over. No, I ported everything over. I just did it. I just did it in Bikini Bottom without an editor file. But when what the frig? It didn't want to work. It bugged out. Okay, that's a bunch of, that's odd. Didn't do it. It didn't. So I guess the sound effects maybe are missing. Maybe you have to do, maybe that you have to move over yourself. That's a nightmare. So enemies aren't going to be, I don't know, they're probably going to bug out. I have everything. Don't give me this crap. I grabbed the sound. I grabbed the DS trigger. Oh, is that the trigger? Is that the thing you need? Maybe it's the everything. It's not high enough. I mean, maybe I need to move that up a bit. Is that what the problem is? No, but you saw, I can't even open the sound. The sound it doesn't let me open it now. For some reason. Why not? Like, I can't even open it now. I've never seen that bug before in my life. I should use 1.5 too. Like I said, I'm familiar with that one. Can I open this? Yeah, I can. Oh, so the thing's corrupted. It didn't import the sound. I'm gonna actually do this. So it didn't import the sound. Archive editor got corrupted or something. Ah, there's a bug. Okay, there's a bug out something. So we can remove this. And we're gonna just put it back. Honestly, I'm gonna try this, and maybe it will work. If not, I don't know why this is happening. No idea. Copy. So there is a bug. Okay, there is a bit of a bug there. That's bullshit. That's dumb. I might have to use the older editor file. The older archive editors. Maybe they don't do that. 1.52 doesn't do that, by the way. And just paste it back in. Hopefully, you'll be able to open it now. Yeah, we can open it now. See for yourself. Now I can open it. hopefully now I can actually run the sound when I get on it. So unfortunately, okay, use 1.52 guys to import editor files. I'm gonna try this with the older editor in a couple days. I'm gonna try this myself. I'll have to try it with the older editor and see if this sound info blitz doesn't happen. Because the older editor file, you can use the older archive editor. It works better. The older archive editor does work better. So the newer one maybe has a bug. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. I put that in the correct layer and everything. It just straight up when I archived it, it didn't archive properly. Maybe because there's no sound info file. Oh. Maybe that's why. You need that in there. I don't know. Maybe that's why I got corrupted. Maybe you need a sound info file in there. Maybe that's what happened. Okay. I don't know, because if you look at, I already showed you guys. I showed you that the robots don't have that. Don't include that when you look at the editor files in the. Yeah, they don't. So I don't know. Well. Hopefully it works now, because honestly I'm getting a little bit... This video, I just want to end it now. It's a good way to end the video. Just let me get this working properly. Like, this already worked. I'm trying to show you editor files, so... I don't know why it did that. I don't know why there's always some bug that goes on. It's like... Damn. Just don't need this crap. You don't need to glitch every 5 seconds when I try to do a video, you know? This is ludicrous. This is frustrating. Like, I have to deal with these bugs every minute. I can mod the Simpsons hit and one, not running into problems every 5 seconds. Like BFBB. BFBB, I swear, just doesn't wants to be annoying sometimes. That's why I like modding movies. I find it way less annoying. It doesn't glitch every 5 seconds. Well, this doesn't glitch all the time. It doesn't. I'm being sarcastic. Does it work? Yes! So it imported something incorrectly. I probably need the sound info file. Okay, well, so my editor file is not. So that's a problem. So I'm gonna try to update it and add it. Maybe I'll just grab a sound info file from. I don't know. I'm gonna have to fix this, I guess. I don't know. But right now, all I need to do is add that to my level. That's all that's wrong with the editor file. Honestly, editor files don't even come with everything half the time. Like a movie game, you get everything, but like for example, editor files that come with characters, they don't come with things needed for it to talk to you. It only comes with Mrs. Puff's character, and you can hit her, and so do all our idle animations. Just the character. It doesn't come with press R to talk to her, her sounds and voices. Yeah, you only get her. So editor files mostly aren't complete anyway. So my editor files, all I have to do is add the sound back. I may have to edit. I don't know why that's happening. Maybe that may be a problem with Industrial Park, because I don't see what I did. I don't know what happened here. I already showed you guys the enemies don't have extra editor sound info files. When you go into the layers, they don't have them. So I don't know why my thing did this. Don't know, but it works. See? Yeah, it tilts. Once again, can I get this video off? That's how you get a basic object. There we go. So these are very. We have an editor file for this. Now, I've never made an editor file for this. I forgot to do it, so now I have this now for me. Yes, we can now make little mods for these platforms. I got it working pretty well. I did it in a custom map. 1.52 maybe had a bug. I don't know what happened. I think there was. What happened was I conflicted the code. We had a different thing together. I had two tiers. I think it was conflicting with the other one. Maybe it got. I don't know what happened. Something glitched one time. Because it works fine right now. I can jump on it. It doesn't glitch. It works. There's nothing wrong with it. When I did this months ago, I was clicking through it and shit. Not doing that now, so I guess it's fixed. I don't know what happened months ago. Maybe it was just a buggy import, like a little glitch, a random import error. I heard there's a problem with Industrial Park at one point that would happen. I think Igor said that. Well, obviously there's something wrong today, because I did import the sound. But you need a sound info file. But the level already has a sound info file baked into down BB01. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there. No, it's a problem with the archive editor. Look at this, guys. It is. Look at this. before we end the video, it is, okay? It is a problem. Because if you go here, we literally put the sound effect in the exact same file folder. We literally put it in the same folder our archive dumped it into. The bottom stuff. Yeah, no, it didn't import correctly. The editor had a bug. Oh, dust chip. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a there's a glitch there. Okay, well, that's a bug. I don't know why that happened, but I had to manually grab it over. But one little problem, one little glitch, I fixed it. But there, see, it works. You can use it. You can move this thing, and yeah, everything about this platform is and that's how you do with everything. So you can grab little things. You can grab little flowers for your levels. You can grab you can grab these weeds. You can grab these rocks and look for the models and textures with these. Anything you want. You can grab these weeds. You can grab. You can even grab the robots if you want to make editor files for yourself and just be independent without the editor files. You can do it, but you need a lot of files for that. So, if you let's say you want the you want this SpongeBob lamp. Copy it over. This is a basic object, so you can just we can do all you can copy all that stuff over. Yeah, and here's duplicate ones. See, even in this level doesn't have. See, so that's what I mean though. It's not the editor. I don't know why certain levels, it doesn't happen. It's when you import them into a new level, the editor then it doesn't. I don't know why this happens. They're normal there. I don't know. We'll also show you guys something interesting. Apparently, where's the Steam vents right here? Teach you a little bit about. I don't know everything about these, but these have groups. Like this is a slippery platform. I think the Steam has a group. It's a Steam or something. There's a group. There's a group file for these. I think you click find what targets. I don't know where it's in one of these. The Steam or the. You can find what targets me on here. Maybe not that. Maybe it's the Steam. It lets you find what targets me usually, or maybe now it doesn't work. Hold on, that's weird. Okay. Where do you find what? I'm gonna just move this over. I'm not gonna save this right now. Why did I? What the hell happened? They made a new one. Wait, is there one always inside the? What? Is that always like that? No, find what targets me. It's not showing what targets me here. It's supposed to. There's a group file in here. There's a group. It's not showing it. It's not even showing what targets me here. The old editor, you can click on it would say what you can find what targets me. It's not showing that either. The old one of the older editors it did show you. Yeah. So I think that's a good way to end the video. Honestly. Basically, yeah, you can copy. There's how you make editor files. I don't know why that sound bug happened because it literally is in the correct. All I did was just delete it and put it in the exact same location. So I didn't do anything wrong. No, just the editor file straight up didn't archive something properly. So maybe that's what the enemies. Oh yeah, okay. Maybe the enemies are. Maybe that's what happened to the enemies. Maybe someone did edit the editor files. No, because, guys, why would you do that? If you edit the editor files, at least check to see if they open. You can't, movie editor files don't work anymore. I'm going to say this, I'm going to be dead, they don't work, dude. Like, you literally can't use them right now, so. I'm going to make 2 more videos for BFBB, and then we're going to put them on here. I'm going to make a video on its own, show you what's in movie editor. I'm just going to open up all the enemy files, just show you one by I'm not even going to talk. I'll just show you what's in them, so you guys can copy them over. You guys can just copy them over, and that's what I'm going to do. Because that way, because I need to grab this stuff for myself. Luckily, we have the editor files that, I have the old ones. You guys probably already have them. The people that mod this game too, you probably already have. If you guys don't keep your older ones. I hope everyone else kept them because they don't work anymore. Unless there's an update that comes out that fixes that. Temp. Anyway, yeah, that was a cool. Thanks for watching that. I'm glad I covered that. Thank you for watching, and yeah, just be prepared for some files do require extra stuff. Some need a lot of things. Some need a couple things. The teeter-totters surprisingly aren't that bad. I thought it needed more for it to work. I guess not. But if you want to look nicer for your mods, you're gonna need to grab a Stop pressing F. You're gonna have to grab something to put underneath to make it like for it tilt to make it look nicer, but it doesn't matter. Just if you want to, that's just optional. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That's gonna end it for this video. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.